Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to a new week. New week means a new game. We are starting Layers of Fear tonight. This is my first time playing it, so if you will notice up in the top center of your screen, for those of you that are new, that is where I put my blind flag, if you will. First time playthrough means no tips, no hints, no spoilers. I do not take very kindly to that kind of thing. Hey, Vampire, what's up, man? So please be careful with that kind of thing. Yeah, so we finished up Soma on Saturday night. Second time playthrough of that. Enjoyed that game very much. No combat, not a whole lot of puzzles, but a really good story. Badger, thank you for the host. Thank you. I wonder when that alert's going to come through. But anyway, so yeah, this game is not very well behaved. This is on PC. There are several issues that I'm having with it right now. Hopefully it won't become a problem. One is no matter what I do, because no matter what I do, the music is always playing and I have to mute the music. When it's not, like the music here. Even a lot of games and a lot of apps, if you minimize them to the taskbar in Windows, the audio will stop. It does not stop in this one, which kind of makes it a little difficult to do, like shut down music or start up music at the start of the stream, stuff like that. So I have to mute the game in order to do that. But the biggest problem that I have with the game is in regards to the graphics. I run on a 4K monitor, but I don't stream at 4K because you wouldn't be able to watch it. Most people don't have the bandwidth to do it. So I drop the graphics down, but every time I start the game, it sets it back to 4K and full screen. So I have to start the game before the stream starts, get it all set up, and then we can go. So I'm good to go for now, but if it crashes or for whatever reason I have to restart it, I'll have to go through all of that stuff again. So anyway, so yeah, this game, psychological horror, I guess. This messed up, for lack of a better term, painter is trying to complete his magnum opus, his masterpiece. So that is the backdrop. I did start the game up for a few minutes on Saturday to adjust the settings and stuff, so that's why it says continue, but we're going to start fresh. And I did have some issues with stuttering, so I had to drop some of the quality settings down a little bit. So let me know if you see some stuttering.
Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Finish it. Finish him. Every portrait that is painting with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. Typical new game disclaimers. If the audio levels do not seem appropriate between myself, music, game, any of that stuff, please let me know and I can adjust. Alright, newspaper clipping. An artist's triumph. Gallery opening wows critics. Some call him the new Caravaggio. Hopefully that's pronounced correctly. Others compare him to Van Eyck, and one awestruck critic who wished to remain unnamed went as far as to invoke The Spirit of the Great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success. Some stuff is scratched out. Distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown, scratched out, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting. We may need to move me over a little bit. Hold on a second, let me do that. And we may need to do it again, so we'll just have to keep an eye on it. Oh boy, I don't know if I'd want to drink that. It's solid. Where's the slosh? All right, some old man shaking a look like maybe a younger man's hand, but the face is scratched out. I wonder if this is him doing it to himself. I'm assuming it's him that's being scratched out. Both the names in the article. Right. Yeah, but it would take I don't know at what point alcohol freezes. I would expect it to be a lower temperature than water. Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialist, as well as refrain from sending any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you receive will be one from our lawyers. With best regards, Carl Denton, Pesky Pets Pacification Company. Guy's a bit of a dickhead, sounds like. Weirdo. Sir, I didn't touch the workshop just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. Oh, wow. Carbon dioxide poisoning. All right, let me adjust this here. Get the screen a little bit bigger here. Okay. Let's check everything on this floor before we open doors. Go downstairs. Mouse traps everywhere. Of course, if the guy was claiming that there's a rodent problem, it should not be surprising. Little Vinny and Partners got a rat problem? Call us now and forget about it. Fast, efficient, and discreet. Alright, some painting supplies. Looks like a bathroom. Crouch. Okay, that's zoom. No, you open. Rat poison. Looks like maybe paper. Canvas, bandages, maybe bandages with a little blood. Don't know if it's blood or paint. Always close the lid. Achilles prosthetics. One below knee prosthesis. How the hell did they fuck up the length? Yep. Alright, what's over here? Go in there just yet. Dog collar. I can't read that. What does that say? P-O-P something E-L. I don't know. This looks like a dog collar, though. Alright, so, alright, let's go in here first, I guess. Locked. Okay. One in the closet. Nothing in there. Let's go in here. I guess this is probably the kitchen. Yeah. Figured you'd be up all night. I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and shoved his head off. Hold on. No. Nope. Took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know, gasp! In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. Paint rose door. Burnt umber sienna brushes times 25. 50 packs of air fresheners, 10 apples, or 10 kilograms of apples, and 30 something of booze. It's locked. It won't open. All right. Sugar, wow, that's a lot of paprika. Holy crap. I mean, I could see that much sugar from baking cookies and breads and stuff. That's a lot of paprika. Storage looks like some corn, some garlic. All right, no bulb. No pull down switch. Ah, there we go. Peppers. Peppers, garlic, corn. Looks like apples. And more paprika. Oregano. Even that's questionable. Use oregano a little bit more than you use paprika. At least I do. All right, I guess that's it for in here. Cauliflower, carrots, cucumbers, lemons, grapes, potatoes. Let's see a light switch in here. All right, well, let's see. Do we go up or do we go down? Lots of paintings on the walls. Let's do the basement first. It's already bigger than I thought it was going to be. There's a rat. Not worthy of an infestation yet, but we'll see. Glasses. Look like they're broken, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Bent. Report card. Ew. Okay. Not very good in reading, not very good in written communication, math sucks. Science and health, yuck. Social studies, yuck. Art, music, yeah, that's what you'd figure, right? Physical education excused from class. Absent and tardy, missed a lot of school. Look at them almost firewalled these. A little one-sided on the intellectual stuff, right? Music and art. Looking out over the pile of dummies, mannequins. All right. I can't pick up the candles. I don't see any other light switches. Okay. So we have two locked doors. We do not know at this point if there's a master key. I'm going to assume there is. And we'll leave that on. All right. Well, there's only one choice now. Where do they go? They go up. Ooh, lots of blood at that door, looks like. Been working all night. Don't wake me up.
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around. So funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare I stepped right on her toes, and when she
Galactic's grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The long-awaited opening of the Galactic department store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. Doesn't say much about the inspectors. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined comment on today's tragic events on a Friday. Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. jump scare, maybe. What, you didn't like my playing? What's the matter with you? Alright, let's go check this room before we go in there. The bloody room. Locked. Alright, so it does speed me up a little bit, not much. It's not really a run, it's more like a fast walk. Interesting, there's a fire going. True story behind the picture of Dorian Gray. Was it true all along? There's no cable on it at all. Broken alcohol bottles. Aha, a key. Little Red Riding Hood. Glasses. A letter of some kind. Dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some hard times right now, I really do. That's why I agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place, for old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please get your shit together. Your old pal Liam Brickstone, Whispered Tale Publishing House. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. Tonight, it's all about you and me. Let's make it special. Wink, wink. You promised! Alright, so we go into the bloody room first, since it's the closest room. Did we get these? Eyeglass case, the new face of music. The new face of music, a night at the opera becomes a night to remember. Scratch, scratch. Might not be a household name yet, but just give her time. The incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, winning over even the most ardent naysayers. She was simply astounding. I haven't seen such passion, energy, and skill in years, stated famed pianist Daniel Richter. He was not that alone in his praise. It seems that even Anthony Giles, one of scratch, 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 harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Giles had previously made disparaging comments about the artist, stating that there's more to performing music than enthusiasm and a pretty face. When asked if, after witnessing last night's performance, he regrets these words, Mr. Giles gave us a look that can only be described as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for an answer, he simply said yes. We caught up with the star. Continues. So I guess the wife was a musician and he is the artist. Okay, so it obviously doesn't go to that room. So we go down to the basement. Oh, hey, what's this? A door outside? Kids' room? Young daughter's room. Puppies and dolls and teddy bears and block letters on the shelf. Doesn't say anything. Beer. Death. That's all I can make out. Beer. Beer. Right? Beer, death. Kids drawing with crayons. Mom, dad, and kids with flowers. Obviously outside. There are some crayons. And some more block letters. Rattle. Hairbrush. Some kind of pendant or brooch or something. I need to move the mouse cursor out of the way. Get out of there. Interesting place for a bowl. I assume if I come across a door that needs a key that I have on me, it's going to automatically open and I don't have to do anything special to have it open or unlock. Alright, so I can try here first. Aha, there we go. We'll be able to open this. Music stopped. Door closed automatically. Whoa, am I dead? Am I a ghost? I can't see myself in the mirror. Brushes and paint. Maybe it's charcoal, maybe a charcoal drawing of some kind. A skull and some kind of flask. More supplies. Like some kind of stamp. Maybe a notary stamp or something like that. Paper, canvas. Letters and postcards, a map. I'd say stock it up for, oh, hello. Interesting that I can't. There's no crouching. That's a lot of brushes. Okay. Looks like someplace outside, some kind of field. Maybe a tree on the right-hand side. I don't know what the red stuff is yet. Lost. You deserve. Lost something, something, something. You deserve it. Finish it. Get it right this time. Okay, am I supposed to actually finish this painting? I mean, don't see anything I could pick up to finish it with. I wouldn't even know what to paint. I don't know, maybe we'll have to come back to it. changed. This isn't the same hallway. Right? This was down in the entryway to the house, downstairs. There was a table over there, right? Now it's locked again. Ah. Messing with my head. It's that same painting. That painting was in the other room, except the smaller version. Just out of reach. We've got another room. It changed again. Maybe the wife? Going in circles. No, I'm not going in circles. I'm going wherever it is you're letting me go. Oh, hello. 4, 8, 5. Gee, I wonder what that's for. Save the date of scratch scratch. Requests the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
The past holds back. Look closer. there before? Wonder if maybe the things that have paint on them are places that he's been to, sat on, touched. Stuff like that. You've been snooping around my workshop again. For the last time. You are not allowed in that room even if the door happens to be open. I forbid it. This is your last warning. Next time you'll have to look for a new job. Right or left? Oh, there's no door there. Never mind. Lamp, light switch, hat rack, coat rack. Trapdoor. The mouse cursor again. Wasn't that painting just on the wall over here, or at least leaning against it? My love, even though you have not been born yet, I can feel already your presence. It's simply amazing. I just can't believe how lucky I am. A year ago, all I had was talent and ambition. Now, against all odds, I have a career, a loving husband, and you. I have never been a deeply religious person. Jamster, thank you for the host. Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome to the igloo. Hello, hello. Let's see, where were we? I guess what other people look for in a sermon I found in perfecting my art. But now I can't help but feel like there's a higher power watching over me. They once told me that I would never succeed as a musician. Now I'm playing sold out concerts at some of the most prestigious venues in the country. Excuse me. They also said I had a difficult character and that I would never find a soulmate. Guess again. Finally, a doctor once told me that I would never be able to have children of my own, and yet here you are, within me. I am quite possibly the happiest woman in the world. I love you so much. Things are good. Things are good. We've only been playing for an hour, so we're still looking around and investigating. Dust mice, even in my lungs. Grotesque vermin, dirt. There is always more. There have been a couple of jump scares. We just fell down the floor, as a matter of fact, one of them. It was right there. Some kind of switch. I mean, based on what we've already seen, I mean, who the hell knows what this is going to do? This looks like the same room that we were... There's that guy again right there. This looks like the room we were just in. So we spun the globe. That's where we came out. More music. Creepy. Dominoes. Pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Yeah, see? The door's gone. Spin it again. That does not look like Earth. There's something else. Well, it is Earth. United States, Mexico. Oh, I guess Europe. India. Africa. All right. Just didn't recognize it at first. I am a painter. I am exploring this house. I need to complete my magnum opus. I am psychologically messed up. I have a wife. I have a daughter. I think I have a rat infestation. And the pest control company is threatening to call the lawyers on me. These look like the same painting with from two different perspectives, maybe? Two different angles? Maybe? Right. Well, it's like every time I turn around, the room has changed. Paint deep lies.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
One of those kind of guys. Wink, wink. Let's wait for the door to close and we'll open it up again and see if it changed. Yep. It's about this time when I say, nope, nope, I'm done. You're like, I'm ready, let's go. Give me a cab, call me an Uber. I am out. Walking around old mansions, yeah, I can imagine what some of those might be like. See, this door's locked now. What is going on? All right, so it closed. Now that one's locked. Okay. I'm guessing when that happens, I'm going in the right direction.
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think?
Don't you think?
I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Alright, looks like a hallway. Go two different directions. We'll check. I'll check the hallway first. Well, you don't like to hear two things, right? You don't like to hear children crying, and you don't like to hear animals suffering. You know, like an injured dog, you can hear it whimpering. You don't like to hear that either. All right, that door can be opened. What about this one? Yep, exactly. All right. Hey, Apple, how you doing? That's what you get for helping. All right, well, this almost looks like the part of the kitchen that we were in before. These people love their paprika, man. Whew. Can I go back? Shit. Damn it. glass. Yeah, see, it does kind of look like the kitchen. It's a little different, but essentially the same thing. The room is the first kitchen we went in, first pantry, I guess, that we went into from the kitchen was very small. It had some, yeah, right. Okay, definitely not the kitchen. First step is the hardest. The first cut is the deepest. Kitchen. Okay, now this looks like the door that we went into at the beginning of the game to get into the kitchen. This is the perspective. The pantry's to the left. Now let's see if we open this. Nope. Yeah, so this looks exactly the same. So far. Self-locking doors, and the rooms change randomly. I opened these the first time through. I don't even know if we need to bother. Does it even matter? Is it just for potential jump scares? Oh no, the apples and the garlic are moving. Well, I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't get me that much. It does get me though. They do get me sometimes, like the one in Resident Evil 7 when Marguerite busted in through the window at the top of the stairs. That one got me. That one got me.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas.
That looks
I had
like
to find a knife.
skin.
Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze.
Oh
helped
no,
keep
don't
my
tell me
hands
that.
steady.
It kind of makes me wonder if the magnum opus is made from body parts. Okay, so the pantry was right here, but I'm guessing... Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, this looks about as small as it did the first time. But there was a light in here, a pull string inside that we could use to light it, turn the light on. Okay. The pictures we found. A letter. Some of the things that we found, maybe this is some kind of journal, backstory, lore kind of thing. Deep breaths. Remember, you're a professional. It's just the first few strokes. Then you're over the hump. What's so hard about it? Hate. Okay, so we've got a few more words filled in. First time we saw this, I don't think that first row up there was the hate, and even now we're up there. So this looks like something that's been erased. Maybe as we go along, we discover more, we get more words, and we can actually read this. Finish him! This might be my canvas. Flamingos, right? It's got to be flamingos. Blood flamingos. That's not pink. Yeah, all these are locked. Aha. Another piece. Man, I'm telling you, that skin's got to be skin, man. Yeah. This guy probably murdered his family, and he's making a painting out of their blood and body parts. First, I looked for a canvas, not just any canvas. I had to find a knife, not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor, so I used razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady. Some creepy shit, man. Can we add more? Nope. He's the best. Okay. Ah, shapeless dreams. Well, he is supposed to be a little cuckoo upstairs. Oh, excuse me. All right, I'm guessing something will wind up on the wall there. Okay. Next. Elevator. Slam. Don't know which is which. Oh, thank you, Jamster. I appreciate that. Thank you. I need to set that up because there's some things that you can do. Give people a shout out and stuff. You get an alert if somebody tweets out your stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. All right. We can only go in that direction. There's nothing else to interact with in here. Can't sit down. I don't have anything showing in my inventory. Maybe close the... Yeah, we're on express elevator to hell, going down. Maybe I do that. Close the door. Now maybe I can do it. There we go. Oh, hello. I saw somebody moving there. Oh, I didn't get to read that. Shit. Guess I need to pay better attention. Nice looking vase. Oh. Door open for me. Let's go in. Key. Some more of those paintings from... Oh, you're talking about when I was going up on the wall that I didn't catch? Oh. Thank you. Dear sir, while I can certainly understand that you are upset and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you in this matter. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe we have done the best job possible considering the extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, and I can certainly understand your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors. Yeah. Well, if I wasn't streaming it, I would have paused and went back and looked at it. But thank you. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. As I've already stated, I can certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress as of late, and thus I will not press charges if you refrain from any further correspondence. Let me make it absolutely... I'm getting tired. Sorry, make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information of several specialists who would be more than competent to help you through these hard times. With regards and best wishes for you and your wife, William H. Green, MD. Kind of makes you wonder if those pieces of skin were from the missus. Oh, you hear music now. Oh, and it's changed again. You see, there's no door at the end of the hallway now. Right?
Look, let's just bug out and call it even, okay?
What are we even talking about this for? Hey, Dippy, what's going on, man? Sup? Yo, sup? Doing a little jump scare session. More music?
Why'd you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
Okay. Okay, so the little shelf that was here before is gone. Game's going fine. It's exploration and looking around, watching rooms change as you go through doors. Yeah, so see what happens when we go through this one, see if it changes. Okay, so at the end of this one, we've got... did we open this door? It's still locked. At the end of the hallway, we had windows. Oh, you've played this? Okay. I have not. Plenty of doors in here. Angels. Up to the attic, possibly a candle up there. That's locked. Closet. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I saw a friend of mine, Purple Bacon. You've probably seen her on a couple of the weekend streams. She's She's on Mixer. She was playing it, oh, I don't know, a couple weeks ago probably. Looked like my kind of thing. Dippy knows me. It seems the scary stuff doesn't bother me too much. But while she was playing it, looked interesting enough to get, and it just happened to go on sale on GOG for $5. So I grabbed it. And the other day I was looking around because somebody had mentioned to me that Humble Bundle was having a sale in their regular store of this. And I went and looked. And I think the game was normal price, but the DLC was $5, so I went ahead and bought the DLC, so I have that too. I don't want to go over there yet. I'm sure it'll probably collapse. We've already fallen through the floor once. Okay. I don't want to go. All right, let's see what this is. Is it going to collapse on us? All right, another picture with faces scratched out. I'm assuming this is the man and the wife. Fell through a ceiling. I put my foot through a ceiling. Done that. Didn't fall through, but I put my foot through it. Wasn't paying attention to where the joists were in the ceiling, and just put my foot down where there was nothing but drywall, and my foot went through it. Oh, creepy baby! It's full of blood. All right. But yeah, like I was saying, when I was watching Purple play this, I saw enough of it to get the gist, but I didn't see the beginning, I didn't see the end, and I saw little bits and pieces of parts of it in between, but not enough to give anything at all away. You fell all the way through. This is a rather large intersection. We have words here. Make up your mind. Nice. The cat-like reflexes. See, there's the globe again. Make up your mind. Excuse me. Coming up on a break here in a couple of minutes. Another mousetrap. apples. All right, before we go through here, I don't know if I can save or not. No. Auto save. Yeah, before we go any farther, let me take a break. I'm not going to mute the music. Unfortunately, as I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream, for folks that weren't here for that, this is an ill-behaved game in respect to, like, if you're in Windows and you Alt-Tab away from certain windows, the audio for that window will stop playing. That does not happen here. This one does not stop. But I think we're in a quiet spot right now, so you shouldn't hear anything. Otherwise, I'd have to go into the settings and mute the music. So, fortunately, I don't have to do that. So, anyway, yeah, give me about. Let's see, we got 3 tunes lined up here. About looks like about 9.5 to 10 minutes. Get up, stretch my leg, get something to drink. I'll be back in a few, and we'll continue from here. Game over. Okay, we're back. Got everything in here. We can't go in this room because of that chest. I don't know if we can get to it from... Maybe there's a door over there. I don't know. The only way forward... Oh, we did that already. It's a closet. Anytime you see a chair in the middle of the room in front of a fireplace. Creepy. The lights just flickered in my house. Interesting. Casting no shadow. Like a bookcase. Yep. Can't really. See no light switches. But yet there's a lamp in the ceiling. Oh, hello. Deer fell off the wall. Oh, now that's creepy. He's holding up somebody's body, looks like, and you know, nibbling on an arm. That's it, man. Game over, man. Ah, there's a lamp. Game over. Oh, a safe. Interesting. All right. Do we have some clues around here? I didn't see any. We just looked. Can't jump. Can't crouch. We can't even run, really. I mean, we can move faster, but it's Really nothing more than a brisk walk. Some kind of couple of brushes. There was a rat on the table over there, but it disappeared. Locked. Of course. Ah. 729. That can't be right. No. It's got to be for something else. Got a floor floor safe maybe. Maybe something in the next room, in the hallway. Shit. Burnt. It cannot be undone. It cannot be undone. Undone. It cannot be undone. Do we win a prize for spinning all the globes? Can't go in. Cannot be undone. Matches. what that is. Looks like, well, it looks like I guess a globe. It's a mirror image of this room. Just distorted. Cannot be undone. All right. Puppies! Some kind of greyhound. Dog collar.
Honey, remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so the baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog. Oh.
Still don't know what the name is. Popkel? That's what it looks like. Oh. Oh, good boy. You want this as well? Can we go back? No. That is next. That is next, Tippy. I had enough people ask me that during Resident Evil 7. I figure, well, what the hell? You know, maybe we can get the first one on a decent price. With the second one just coming out the other day. Was it Friday? So, because I was having issues getting Condemned Criminal Origins to work, I decided to change it. So we moved Layers of Fear up to do it sooner. And we put Evil Within after this. So, yeah, that will be next. I'm not sure how close that will get us to the end of the month. But we'll see and go from there. A once great artist, Scratch, new paintings laughed out of galleries. Interesting. What we witnessed today, while entirely worthless in artistic terms, might be an invaluable case study for psychologists. These harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes. The famed critic was one of the first to appreciate the works of Scratch, and whose praise once contributed to his first spectacular success. When asked if such brutal criticism was indeed called for, especially in light of the recent tragic events, Hughes responded, "As critics, it is our duty to critique art, but not to judge the artist. The man has been through a lot lately, and obviously it has taken its toll on him. Still, If we were to remain silent and pretend this is even remotely acceptable, we would be doing the artist a disservice. Other critics were only slightly more lenient as the trails off into silence. This was also on a Friday. 3 cents per copy. It was a long time ago if you can get a newspaper for 3 cents. Creepy. Oh, Fallout New Vegas. Oh, I have that on PC. I got a lot of mods for it too. I need to put one of those on the schedule. They do some Fallout. Have you not played it yet? To stream? I enjoyed it quite a bit. I mean, the biggest problem the Fallout series has had, in my estimation, is the engine. The games have been fantastic. They just look like garbage. I mean, man. Can you imagine what some of these environments would look like if they had a really nice graphical engine. It's just been lacking. So I don't know. I'm hoping that whatever next well, what are they doing next? They haven't announced an Elder Scrolls. They're still doing Tizo, right? They're still supporting that quite a bit. So we don't know. We have no idea when the next Fallout would be. But Elder Scrolls is definitely okay. That's lost. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You've done it now, Tippy. I have the entire series. I've only played 3, 4, and New Vegas. I have 1, 2 Tactics, and there might be one more. I need to play those. Yeah, see, there's some more paintings from 2 perspectives. Yeah, I started it one day and played it for about an hour. Oh my god, the controls are terrible. It's terrible. But it's, you know, it's the first one was, you know, kind of isometric, right? More like Diablo and stuff like that than, you know, first person. We have music. Oh, hello. What's behind me? Should I turn around? Whoa, hello. That's not what I was expecting. Okay, so this is the same painting, just much smaller. Oh, hello. Okay, more paint. Yeah, speaking of Call of Duty, I just picked up not Infinite Warfare, but Advanced Warfare. And the first one rat, yes, total infestation. And I also bought the first Black Ops. I had 2 and 3. I've got all 3 Black Ops games now, and all of them are on different platforms. 1 is on Xbox, 2 is on PC, 3 is on PlayStation. So all 3 are on different platforms. And I have not played any of them. The last Call of Duty I played was... What was the one before Advanced Warfare? That was not Black Ops. Ghosts? Was it Ghosts? I think Ghosts was the last one I played. See, now that painting looks normal, but it's a lot smaller than what we've seen. Yeah, I know we did Gears. We did Gears not too long ago. That's really the first true first-person shooter, even though it's third-person for Gears, but... Yeah, I need to do another shooter. Yeah, the for me the best thing about Ghosts was that what was that co-op mode called? Wasn't it like Extinction or something like that? Kind of an objective-based co-op thing. Yeah, I haven't played Infinite or Advanced, so. All right, well, it looks like the same hallway. Ceiling fan, flower, 2 flowers and a window on the right. It is. Isn't World at War was the one where Kiefer Sutherland voiced one of the characters, right? One of the main characters. I was not a fan of World at War, nor was I a fan of Call of Duty 3. I'm not a fan of Treyarch, and the reason for that is, at least from my experience, it may have changed since World at War, but their idea of what's it called? Veteran is the hardest difficulty in Call of Duty. Their definition of veteran difficulty is infinite grenade spamming, and I hate that kind of crap. So, yeah. Not a fan of Treyarch. Hopefully they change that with Black Ops. But I don't feel like I need to get all the achievements in games anymore. I get as many of them as I can if it's a game that has them. Hello. Yeah, Roebuck. That's it. Yep, Sergeant Roebuck. Yep, that sounds very familiar. Okay. Sorry, hold on a second. Okay. Now the door's open. All right, there's a key. April 6th. Found this little collection of empty bottles this morning. I reacted badly. I know it's hard for him too, but god damn it, he should know better. With a small child in the house, that's just irresponsible. These? No, these are actually these are acrylic. So about the size of I guess a six-sided die. So yeah. Yeah, you can buy all kinds of fake stuff. And actually the glass, they didn't put it on very straight, but it says, if you can read that, it says Vortex. If you've played Mass Effect Andromeda, Vortex was the name of the club on the Nexus. I bought the Mass Effect Andromeda loot crate, and those I got a pair of these in that. So that's where those came from. Okay, paint going off to the left and to the right. No, I don't. That's the only thing I use this for. The other one's still in the loot crate box. Never used it. Okay, now this looks familiar. We've seen a section like this before. Hold on a second. No, don't do that. Shit. Ill-behaved games. Okay. Actually, Tippy was the recipient of the first loot crate I ever bought. I'm sorry, no, the second loot crate I ever bought. Bedroom. Alright, this looks like the bedroom that we were in. very similar to the one we were in the beginning of the game.
Honey, what in the world are you doing? What did the doctor say about straining yourself? Leave that thing alone. It's not going anywhere.
We don't hear. Didn't hear her. So the wife has, yeah, aliens loot crate. Yeah, I gave that away when I reached 100 followers. I had like an ice cream social kind of thing. We took a break and had ice cream, and I had some gift cards to give away, and I gave away the loot crate as well, and Tippy won that. We played it backwards, guys. Oh my god, the universe is imploding on itself. Alright, let's put it back in the middle, which is apparently where we're supposed to be all along. Well, maybe. Try the other side. I can't figure out how to get it to play forward. Could only let me turn it that way. Well, try that way, maybe. Doesn't seem to make a difference. It's too slow.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper.
It's from his
haunted me
wife?
the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Oh, what is this? Aha. The plot thickens. Right.
Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare I stepped right on, but oh.
Guess we got to get it to play at the right speed to trigger whatever it is that needs to be triggered.
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around. So
No. Or maybe because this guy's brain is so messed up, maybe we're supposed to be playing it backwards. I mean, we already triggered the messed up stuff once.
stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around. So
Didn't we do this already? Prosthesis snatchers. Why the damn leg? Insatiable bastards. Can't afford a new one. Seems something happened to the missus. Yeah, exactly. Some killer shrooms. Okay, so we have the bottle of blood. Do we just turn it back to normal? Leave the room? Is that what we need to do now, I guess?
I stepped right on her toes, and when she bumped my nose, I fell, and when I rose, I felt ashamed. Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around, so funny, stumbling.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's only 3 quotes. I need more. I need to say more stupid shit or do stupid stuff. Exactly. Aha, here's the painting room again. Can add a little bit more to it. What's to say above the door now? Form emerges. So that seems to be the theme. We explore the house. We find out a little bit more about the background of this guy and his family. We find another piece of something that allows us to change the painting in some way. I can't stand seeing you like this. You're not well. You were sweating and shaking all night, and now there you are, locked in your workshop as usual. This whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop. This is... Man. Seems to be the journal of the stuff that we need to find as far as background. Irresponsible. So when we go back over here to the to the easel, that note that's on the little table next to it should have more words in it. And it does. Hate even now, lost, alone. You deserve it. A grave for you. Finish him. And then we'll go over here and we'll do something else and it'll change the painting. I don't know what that is. It's pretty disgusting. Oh, thank you, Jamster. I appreciate that. Oh, man. Okay. Do we get this? Dust. Leg. See, I think there's going to be something here when all is said and done. Maybe we got another, yeah, we got another one of these to open, looks like. The jar, okay. The jar of blood. I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. Siphoned gas before I knew how it was done. Oh, this is what he was just saying. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth, and then put the tube in a jar, and it just kept coming. The taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe? Okay, does this mean we We're going to have 6. Six of these. Yeah, we're still a ghost. We can't see ourselves in the mirror. I see dead people. Vampire. It seems to be gone home with jump scares. For the most part, I knew that there wasn't any combat or anything like that in it. Wonder if that's him or me. Man and a woman, looks like. She's laying on the ground. Creator's block. Oh, that's awesome. Creator's block and there's nowhere to go. I love it. That's awesome. Fall through the floor. Ty, what's up, dude? How goes? Whoa, hello. Boom! It is going well. We're playing this weird June the 9th on a Wednesday. Don't forget. Use an anniversary, maybe. Ty, thank you for the host, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Welcome, welcome everyone. Spooky games. Ah, excuse me. Good. I'm doing good. We have another spooky game after this one. Oh, that's right. You had the new job today. How'd it go, man? Free beer. So that's the real reason that it went well. The rest of the job sucked, but hey, I got free beer out of it, so that makes up for all of the other stuff. Taste testing. That's the job. That's the job, right? It's not actually IT. It's just a taste tester. All right, here's another three-way. All right. The other one was blocked with something else. This one is books. We are fortunate enough to pretty much wear whatever we like to work. We can wear, usually I wear jeans and a polo or jeans and a button up. Some people dress even less than that. Oh, stairs. I want to go in the room with all the writing on the wall. Another painting. Cretins. Ignorance. Blind fools. Simpletons. Ingrates. No, I mean something. I mean, some people will wear. Hey, Sith Lord Sting, how you doing? Welcome. Some people will wear T-shirts. Some people will wear shorts. Some people will wear sandals. So, and they're pretty. You know, they're pretty relaxed. Whoa, I was gonna say the easel has moved, but no. We saw this painting in one of the hallways. How goes, Sith Lord? How are things in the Empire today? Yep, we have that too. We used to, anyway. My last job. When I worked at Delta Airlines, we had a casual Friday. It's a brown lab. Oh, a key. I get that key. there's a ladder there. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, man. Can I not move this? How am I supposed to get the key that's up there if I can't move the ladder? Me? Oh, since probably the mid-70s. Atari 2600 days. I mean, I obviously need to move the ladder. Or you would think that I would need to move the ladder. To get that key. Yeah. Oh, okay, nice. So I guess I just have to push it. I was expecting a prompt of some kind. Now watch the door not be there. Assholes. Picture of the wife and the daughter. Intentionally burned her face, her eyes, or whatever. That'll probably wind up in the journal. Okay, got that. Now we can go through. I wonder if the types of those things that you find and how many of them actually change potentially what kind of ending you get. That was a rhetorical question. You don't need to answer it. Dear sir, if I am to be honest, I can't say your letter was unexpected. Numerous colleagues have informed me that you had previously sought their advice in this matter, and while it is perfectly understandable for a patient to demand a second opinion, I would think 16 concurring opinions would be enough. Still, out of respect for you and your wife, I have examined the case thoroughly, and I have to concur with my colleagues. Involuntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did. What you refer to as a freakish grin or an unnerving yelp, though many would find such expressions hurtful, could indeed be manifestations of nerve damage. The other symptoms you mentioned do not seem to be physiological, but rather purely psychological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. As to your demand that we fix your wife, you have to understand that what she went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please feel free to contact me or my colleagues should you wish to discuss a long-term rehabilitation program. Sincerely, Robert Richards, MD. Another fucking quack. Nice. All right, let's shut the phone up. Thank you. Wait a minute. I don't know. Seems to be, but it's not progressing. Not making a difference. Do I need to... All right, thank you. Thank you for asking like that instead of just blurting out the answer. Okay, it's not showing up anymore, so do I go back in this direction? Oh. Okay. It stopped. Gonna make a turn the other direction this time. This way. Aha. It was at first, yes. Restless memories. We are probably reaching the point where the next checkpoint will probably be it for the day, since I don't really know. Yes. That is one thing about this game so far, is you can't expect things to stay the way that they were the first time that you saw them. Which is why most times you'll see me, whenever I go through a door, I'll immediately turn around and try to open it again. Flapping horror, be quiet! Constantly flapping! Eating other rats! Yeah, this would be a great place to spend a weekend, right, Tippy? Lots of fun in here. There's the deer head again. Nothing in the window. It's just the curtains, though. Deer head fell off the wall again. Hey, gosh, how's it going, man? Welcome. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. Still no lights. Would somebody hire an electrician to fix the lights in this place? You know, slap a few coats of paint on the walls. What's up, man? Oh, we're getting ready to shut down here in a few minutes. I think as soon as we get the next checkpoint. Gonna take us back down. Did I not close it all the way? So we've done this before. Okay. Ah, there we go. Uh-oh, it's gonna crash. Pay attention to the walls. Abandon hope while you can. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Elevator to hell.
Going down! Turn around and the door's not going to be there. That door. No. The door on the other side of me. Behind me. Oh. Hey, it might have been for the time period, though, right? I think so. I have it. I got it a couple days ago, as a matter of fact. It was, I don't know what the normal price of the DLC was, but I paid $5 for it. This is the GOG version, by the way, PC. Paid $5 for the game, paid $5 for the DLC. So... Silent floaters, they clog the drains. Fur in the water, no baths for me. Yeah, that's not really what I was thinking of when he said floater. I wasn't thinking about a rat. Well, yeah, me too. Oh, shit. Really? I hope that's the first time we've run across a door that was locked like that and just didn't notice it. Alright, that one does too. Alright, must have been. I don't remember seeing. Oh, is this on Game Pass? Yeah, I have Xbox as well. I have everything. Xbox, PlayStation, PC, Switch. Aha, see, there's one where it changed. Don't go down into the basement, Iceman! The monsters are down there! this is the, yeah, this was back from the beginning of the game. This looks very familiar. The door. Oh, the room has changed. Go figure. Yeah, when we came here at the beginning of the game, this room here had a door right there, but it was locked. There's your floaters, Jamster. This is freaky. I did. We did. We finished that Saturday. No, no, me either. Biological floater. Okay, so am I looking for something while things are floating around? Yeah, yeah. That's what I think that's what he meant when he said, I am such a child. Okay, well, it's down here somewhere.
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one. Obviously, this was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
All right, I guess it's time to head back. Time to head back to the room. I'm guessing the door will be the door will be unlocked now, and if we're lucky, time-wise, when we open this door, it will be the easel room. Ta-da! All right. Let's see what's in here. Should be... Okay, maybe not. Yep, there's the painting with the baby, or the picture with the baby. Let's see. Yep, there's the floater. Flapping horror. Yep. All right, so maybe there won't be anything there. It's just going to be a whole bunch of these drawings on that wall. Canvas. Okay. Yep, so that's what we had last time. And we'll probably have a few more words here on this piece of paper. Well, some of them seem to change. I hate even now. Lost alone, hopeless. You will always be a grotesque misunderstanding. Finish it! I hope we get a save here. Looks like a face, I guess. Eyeball and a mouth. See what the words above the door say this time. What if you fail? Oh, that's right. We've got to do the door. I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first I thought I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. Had to get one. Obviously this was not something I'd done before. Finally I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat. Okay, so we've got 3 of the 6. I did not see a checkpoint in here. So I'm not sure what to do. Try going out, I guess. Go right outside the door. See if we get one there. Yeah, it just says back to menu. Is it gonna save when I do that? Well, it doesn't matter now. I can't go back. We're gonna have to take the chance, I guess. Ignore her. All right, we're just gonna have to do that, I guess. All right, so that's it for the night. Very interesting game. It's for me, it's more spooky than scary. But then again, those of you that have been to my streams will probably realize that the jump scares don't get me that much. So, but I do like it so far. It's kind of cool to kind of piece together what's happened to this man and his family, and what this magnum opus that he's supposed to be creating is going to wind up looking like. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for the night. We will be... Game saves automatically when you enter a new room. You will always start in the workshop, but the next room you enter will be the one in which you have ended the game. Okay, cool. Thank you for checking on that for me. I appreciate it. Now I don't feel so concerned. But yeah, thank you, Sith Lord. I appreciate it. Yeah, so that's it for the night. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time and Wednesday, same time. Oh, we're doing 3 hours. Based on how long to beat, we might do this in 3 nights. I don't know. It's just an estimate. So yeah. Let's see. Before we shut down, let's check out the... I know we got some hosts from somebody. Let's check the dashboard. Yeah, Badger, Jamster, and Ty got hosts from those guys. Thank you all very much for that. I always appreciate the host and the chat as well. Thank you. Gosh, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out, Tippy. And let's see. When we shut down, for the new folks that don't know already, schedule link will be in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen when we shut down. Twitter handle is there as well. I try to tweet out an hour or two before I start. Thank you, Sith Lord, for the follow. Awesome way to end the night. Thank you. You'll see my Twitter handle there. You're welcome to follow. Schedule is down there. So that's it for the night. We'll pick back up here, whichever room we're going to be in exactly. Not sure yet. should be real close to here, maybe in the workshop. Shutting down. Got to upload the video to YouTube. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Enjoy the rest of your day. See ya!